Zohran Mamdani is the darling of the Democrats, and at the moment he can do no wrong. Mamdani, who won the NYC's Democratic mayoral primary, has been on a charm offensive for a while, and the Democrats just can't have enough of him. Be it the seasoned Bernie Sanders or the youthful AOC, they just can't stop gushing about Mamdani. Bernie Sanders even went on to say that Democrats should learn from Zohran Mamdani's victory. At a recent New York City Pride March, Zohran Mamdani was seen stealing all the attention as per a leading newspaper. And if the latest poll is to be believed, Mamdani is all set to win the New York City mayoral elections. Mamdani is surely flying high at the moment. And if there is one thing that charm diffusing Mamdani doesn't like, actually there are two things he doesn't like, and they are right wing politicians and rich capitalists. So much so that he had once threatened to arrest Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu if he ever stepped in New York. The Robin Hood of New York City has also promised to tax the rich once he becomes the mayor. And if local news outlets are to be believed, Mamdani's team has already started charting out a plan on how to tax the rich. In Mamdani's idea of an utopian world, the rich pay high taxes so that the poor can live a comfortable life. But all these things said and done, even the staunchest of socialists do deserve to enjoy the fruits of capitalism once in a while. Wouldn't you agree? Just like Bernie Sanders loves jet setting on his private jet, it's okay for Mamdani to have a lavish wedding once in a while. After all, it is very difficult and tiring to be a socialist all the time. Now that we have finally reached the topic of Mamdani's wedding after our long intro, let's talk about the wedding. Mamdani, who married artist and animator Rama Duwaji in February, had a lavish 3-day celebration to celebrate the wedding at his family's luxurious estate in Uganda. And as an American would say, the celebration had all the works. The celebration was held at the posh Buziga Hill area in Kampala, the capital city of Uganda. The neighborhood is home to some of Uganda's richest. Gun toting masked security guards were hired to provide protection to the guests. Now, if you are wondering why Mamdani had to hire security personnel and why he couldn't just hire social workers for the security, here is what I think must have happened. To do social work, one has to be rich, and in Uganda, I suspect there are not many rich people who can do social work because people who are actually poor have to work day in and day out to earn a living. So I feel Mamdani did try to hire social workers for his security, but he couldn't find many of them in Uganda. Now, coming back to the celebrations, Mamdani's family home is spread over 2 acres of lush greens. It's surrounded by trees and has at least 3 security gates. One of the eyewitnesses told the Post that the security was so tight that each gate was being watched by around 9 guards. There were 20 special forces command unit and guards outside Mamdani's house, and a phone jamming system was set up. Guests were served fruit juices and they danced to music till midnight, according to eyewitness accounts. After the party was over, military like tents inside the compounds were taken down and Mamdani's personal security guards took over the gates. Some Ugandan locals found the wedding bash insensitive as they were mourning the death of a former Ugandan Supreme Court judge who lived just 3 minutes away from Mamdani's house. Post the celebration, Mamdani received backlash on the lavish festivities with memes and tweets targeting his socialist credentials. But I think that as long as Mamdani stands with the LGBTQ plus community and supports globalizing the intifada, it's okay for him to enjoy the fruits of capitalism once in a while. Don't you think? Let us know in comments what you think of Mamdani's capitalist style lavish wedding.